All right, welcome back to the Suburban Ford 7 Sportscape. It's our time of the show where we share with you our final thoughts. Mike Martin, you are up first, right over there.
I would just like to take a chance to talk to all the athletes out there, whether you're in middle school, high school, college, or the professional ranks. You have a platform, and it's your duty to use that in a positive way. Me personally, being a man of faith, a young entrepreneur, being a graduate of the University of Michigan and Detroit Catholic Central, I take tons of pride in being a part of the resurgence of Detroit in a positive way. You have to take an effort to be a part of your community. You owe it to yourself and to everyone in your community that helped you get to where you are, because all of us, we got help at some point in our lives to get to where we are. So we're all watching the game tonight, Super Bowl Sunday. That being said, when the game's over, whether the lights are on or off, all eyes will be on you, so remember that.
All right, thank you very much for that. That's very good words of advice to the youth. Mr. Stoney?
All right, I just want to mention that this is Super Bowl 49, once again a Super Bowl without the Detroit Lions, which is a disgrace. They're as close as they've been since 1991. Let's get it done next year, all right? Enough of that. Wednesday is National Signing Day, or as many are calling it now, National Change Your Mind Day. As Mike can tell you, signing a national letter of intent is a great accomplishment. Getting a scholarship fulfills their childhood dream, or at least their parents' dreams. Unfortunately, many who sign on Wednesday had already verbally committed to another school or schools months earlier. I know kids can change their minds, so I even bother to give a verbal commitment if it doesn't mean anything. Conversely, coaches should never pull their verbal commitment either. Recruiting is the lifeblood of your program, but there has to be a better way. There's no reason why your school's favorite recruit has to be labeled as Pinocchio.
Ooh, very good. Looking forward to seeing how Michigan State and Michigan finish their recruiting classes.
Michigan State's doing really well.
Yes, they just pulled 2 twins, 4-star kids. All right, well, my final thought this year, each year the Super Bowl is celebrated as the cap of the NFL season, but this year more than any other, it isn't so much a celebration as a sigh of relief. My oh my, how else can you label this 2014 season other than an utter failure to the public? It began with the Ray Rice and the video of him knocking his fiancée out that couldn't be found, and ended with Deflategate and a video that surfaced within hours of the perpetrator doing it after the AFC Championship determined that those balls were tampered with. From Adrian Peterson to Josh Gordon to the beginning of the Aaron Hernandez murder trial just this week, the NFL could probably use a few months in the shadows to lick its wounds. The NFL is this country's favorite sport. It's not even close. But it's up to you, the fan, the lifeblood of all sports, to let your money do the talking. And it will be interesting if your dollars will speak loud enough about making some change. All right, after that, it's time. Super Bowl. Let's get over to the bar. Max is over there waiting for us.
Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing? What do we got?
My chef's hat blew away out there. You know,
Yeah,
it's a bit windy, so you know we have our chips, cookies, more chips, and burgers. So feel free, take.
Okay, get it. What about you? What about you? Obviously, you're rooting for the Seahawks today, right?
Yeah, you know, if it wasn't too obvious, no, I'm a big Tom Brady fan.
Okay.
So I'm rooting for the Patriots.
Max, this is your debut on the sports
It
game.
is,
How are you
yeah.
feeling about being up here? The bright lights.
It's good. You know, I enjoy the behind the scenes stuff more. So I've been behind the scenes the entire year. But
digital producer,
Yep.
Maxwell. Oh, you know, I'm going to get into one of these burgers.
Take
so
the burgers.
I'm going to get in one of these
Here you
burgers.
go.
Sure. I guess, guys, final thoughts as you go to the Super Bowl. I mean, is this the greatest spectacle in sport every year? Do you think so?
It's the greatest spectacle. Actually, I like Championship Sunday better because you have 2 games and it lasts the whole day.
Yeah.
But yes, this should be a national holiday. People shouldn't have to work tomorrow either.
Well, according to the snow that's coming down and continuing, make sure you be safe when you get out on the road to get to your parties. But you know, I want to revisit this as a player. Do you root for your friends? I know you talked about a couple guys that you have on the team. Who are those guys?
Yeah, James Carpenter starts on the offensive line for the Seahawks. Obviously, he won a ring last year. So I got a couple buddies that play for the Patriots. Jonas Gray, native of Detroit.
Country Day.
Yeah, Country Day. A guy, Keem Ayers, who was on my team with the Titans, got traded to the Patriots. So I want those guys to win a ring, and then I'll be up sooner or later.
All right. Well, hey, no, we thank you so much for being on the show. But before we let you go, we got to do it on the record. Make your pick. Who you got?
Seattle.
What's the score?
27-20.
27-20 Seattle.
I'm
You
going
have to make a pick. Watch in.
I'm going Patriots 38-28.
38-28. Mike?
I have Patriots 24-21.
24-21. I got Patriots 29-26. Of course, Keep it up with WXYZ.com. We've got a whole Super Bowl stream going on all day. All 3 of our tweets, Tom Lyden's, mine, David Solano's, all the pictures and stuff up there. So keep it with WXYZ all day long online to get ready for your Super Bowl. Dig into these burgers. Enjoy your Super Bowl parties. And thank you so much for joining us on the Suburban Ford 7 Sportscape. Go Pats!
Yeah, there it is.
Woo.